This is the heart to my 1973 Ford Mustang Fastback right there, and today we are going to be getting the timing cover on and maybe a few other things, so let's get into it. If you're new to the channel, this is a 351 Cleveland and it came out of my 1973 Ford Mustang Fastback. And in the past videos, we have been rebuilding it, got the whole bottom end redone, new bearings, new everything. But today, we need to get the timing cover on because I stripped out the old timing cover and we gotta get the new one on. So let's get into it. So as you can see, there currently is a timing cover on it, but a few of these bolts aren't going in. So we are gonna take the old one off. We're gonna have to take the water pump off, get new gaskets, or we have new gaskets. We're gonna reseal it all and then get it slapped on so it is good to go. So a little story behind this 351 here. We pulled it out of the car. It was already running when it was in the car, but I figured I was gonna gut the car anyways and fully redo it. So I'm like, might as well just pull the motor out, I guess. So we pulled it out, got in there. There was some metal shavings in the bottom and we still don't know what they're from. I think we figured they might be from the distributor ring. That's what we're betting on. So anyways, there was no major things we needed to do. We rehoned the cylinders and just made sure everything else was good to go. And now we're just getting it all put back together so we can drop it in the Mustang. So we're gonna get these old bolts. They're not old bolts, they're actually brand new bolts, but we're gonna get them out so we can put the new stuff in. Okay, all the bolts are out, so it should just come off. Maybe. Nice. Okay. Okay, water pump's off. We're gonna get the timing cover off, then get the new stuff back on. It does kind of suck because I feel like I got a really nice seal on this, but that's okay. We'll get another good seal going. Guys, oh boy, this is gonna be fun to get off. Oh, okay, it was fun because it was easy. Okay, we're gonna clean this up a little bit and get the new stuff on. Okay, that's looking clean. Got the new timing cover right here in this box. Shiny. Okay, got our new timing cover right here. We are gonna set the new seal in. Watch how we do this, it's gonna be awesome. We're gonna do it so professionally. All right, I'm gonna show you guys how I've done these in the past. It's probably the wrong way, but it works, so I'm not worried about it. Set that up between something like that. Then take this and put a light coating of gasket maker around it so we get a nice seal. I'm gonna set it in there now. Then take our block. Hammer time. All right. Make sure it's somewhat centered. Make sure it's sealed all the way around nice. This is good to go back on. But before that, we are gonna put a new little daub on each corner with this stuff. Let me show you back up here now. maybe. We're gonna put a fresh gasket on here just cause. I know that other one's brand new, but I got this new one right here, so. Okay, yeah, it goes on. I was like, what the freak's happening? I'm gonna loosen these bottom oil pan bolts so we can get some more. Bruh. Little plastic thing just fell in there, or my seal. Let's rotate the motor. Oh boy, I don't want to do this, but looks like the oil pan might be coming off. Oh, maybe not. Nice, found it. Okay, screw it, we're taking the whole oil pan off. I'm done fighting it. Well, the garage is left kind of cracked open. I don't know if it was me or somebody else. All right, we've got the new gasket on, new timing covers on. We're just tightening down the bolts that hold it on. I didn't want to have to take off the oil pan, but we did. Anyways, we're gonna get these on, torque down, so they are good to go. We're just gonna kind of snug them up for now while that gasket stuff sets up a little more. So we're gonna do a little dab right here of this stuff. Come on. Dab right there. Okay, new going on. Gonna drop the oil pan back on here in a second. Okay, oil pan's going back on. Snug these down a little bit. Alrighty, time to torque all these bad boys down. Finally, the oil pan is back on. Now let's get to actually what we were trying to do the whole time. All right, we're gonna get back to putting this water pump back together and getting it all on. Our new gasket. So I'm just doing a super thin layer all the way around on these gaskets. Put a little bit of high torque gasket maker on there. Just put a bump. Then I'll just go through, wipe it. Gets on both sides pretty good. We'll probably put a little more around the ports where their common leaks happen, you know? Just like this. It's also nice to have it because then it just sticks where it needs to be. Just like that. We're gonna take our top bolt for our water pump. Ah, there we are. A few of these started so they're holding on. Once again, we're gonna start by snugging this up while it sits. These back bolts for the actual timing cover are probably good. We can get them snugged down a little better. Okay, I'm gonna find the torque specs on this and then we'll torque it down. Sweet. Time to put a cover back on because it gets insanely dusty in this shop. And I'm leaving for the weekend again. So we're gonna get it covered up, pulled out of the way, then we'll work on it next week. All right, let's give you guys a little tour of the 73 here, the old 73 Fastback. So it's pretty rust free. It's a good solid body for those of you that haven't seen it yet. And I'm not like a huge fan of this body style. Well, I wasn't until I got this one. Now I've like grown to love it. It's actually so sick in my opinion. I love that it has the Fastback style, like the 65 up to 70s. It just matches it still. I honestly like have been falling in love with it more and more. I'm not too fond of their front ends, which I think is a killer for a lot of people, but I think they look sweet. And I'll show you the inside. Completely gutted it because we plan to clean up the whole interior. We gotta fix a little rust right here. That's the only rust on the whole car, which is nuts. We're gonna get her up and going and have a good time with it. All right guys, sorry to cut it short, but that's gonna be it for this video. I didn't have a lot of time today and I had to get a video out this week. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you wanna see this thing come to life, and turn on notifications so you don't miss another video, and we'll see you in the next one.